Welcome back to News Around, your trusted sanctuary for the stories that matter in the world of Turkish entertainment. We are here to decode the whispers, to read the silence, and to understand the profound messages often hidden in the smallest of gestures. Today, we are focusing our lens on a rising star who has mastered the art of speaking without uttering a single word, the graceful and enigmatic İlsu Demirci. In an industry that thrives on noise, her latest move. A simple, shimmering detail caught by the cameras has spoken volumes, silencing a week of relentless speculation. Before we unravel the symbolism behind the ring that has everyone talking, we invite you to join our growing family. Please subscribe to News Around, hit the like button to support our deep dive storytelling, and consider clicking the join button. Your membership empowers us to look beyond the headlines and bring you the human truth. After weeks marked by the dizzying hum of rumors, stolen glances, and the kind of constant speculation that can exhaust even the most seasoned celebrity, İlsu Demirci has once again taken center stage. But she didn't do it with a press release, a scandalous interview, or a social media rant. She did it with a gesture as simple as it was powerful. She wore her ring again. To the untrained eye, it might seem like a mere accessory, but in the coded language of the entertainment world. Especially following days of persistent accusations regarding a new romance, that ring carries the weight of a manifesto. The actress, celebrated for her understated elegance and her fierce determination to keep her private sanctuary locked away from the public eye, was recently spotted at a high-profile social event and, shortly thereafter, on a quiet, casual outing. On both occasions, the ring was not just present. It was clearly visible, catching the light and the attention of every observer. The images circulated with the speed of light, and within minutes, social media platforms exploded with a single, unifying question. What is İlsu Demirci trying to say? What made this moment so striking wasn't just the return of the jewelry, but the impeccable timing of its reappearance. Just days prior, several media outlets had begun to spin a narrative that the actress was embarking on a new relationship. They hinted at casual encounters, whispered about intimate conversations with a figure close to her professional circle, and began to construct a romance where perhaps none existed. Although no concrete evidence was ever presented, no grainy photos of a secret date, no corroborated sources, the rumor snowballed, fed by the vacuum of İlsu's absolute silence. And then came the gesture. Without a statement, without a denial, without a single syllable, İlsu responded in her own inimitable way. For many astute observers, wearing the ring again was a powerful statement of autonomy. It was a way of drawing a line in the sand, of closing the door to forced interpretations, and of reaffirming a simple truth: not everything that is said about a woman deserves a verbal explanation. Sources close to the actress reveal that İlsu felt deeply uncomfortable with how quickly a new romantic fiction was being written around her, especially coming on the heels of an emotionally complex period in her life. She's not in a position to prove anything to anyone, a confidant from her inner circle reportedly said. The ring isn't a message for the press, it's a personal reminder of who she is and what she's been through. The public, however, is a master at interpreting symbols. For some devoted fans, the ring represents a vow of loyalty to herself, a symbol of stability and a conscious choice to protect her inner world from external chaos. For others, it's an elegant, non-verbal way of saying that the rumors were exaggerated or outright false. The truth is, once again, İlsu has managed to change the narrative without raising her voice. On social media, the reactions were immediate and overwhelmingly supportive. Comments like "she speaks with gestures, not scandals, what class and emotional intelligence," and "İlsu is always one step ahead" multiplied rapidly. Even those who had previously bought into the romantic rumors began to reconsider the story after seeing the ring reappear so naturally. Public image experts agree that these kinds of symbolic gestures are often far more effective than any formal denial. In an industry where every spoken word can be twisted, distorted, or taken out of context, silence accompanied by clear symbols is often the most powerful strategy available. And in this high-stakes game of perception, Ilsu Demirci demonstrates once again that she knows her timing perfectly. It is worth noting that the actress has never used her love life as a promotional tool. On the contrary, she has always preferred that her work speak for itself. Therefore, this return of the ring isn't perceived as a provocation or a stunt, but as a reaffirmation of identity, a way of saying, my story isn't written from the outside, it is written by me. As the rumors continue to gradually dissipate like mist in the morning sun, Ilsu carries on with her routine, her projects, and her characteristic calm. There are no official statements pending, no forced clarifications on the horizon. There is just a confident woman, aware of her worth and the absolute master of her own narrative. The reappearance of the ring wasn't an isolated or casual accident. Those who closely follow Ilsu know that every detail of her appearance is carefully considered, especially at times when her private life becomes a topic of public debate. That she chose to wear the ring again precisely when the noise was loudest was a calculated, brilliant response. According to sources close to her, Ilsu had spent days reflecting on how to handle the situation without betraying her principles. She didn't want to fuel the scandal with a denial, but neither did she want to allow stories to be fabricated that were alien to her reality. In that delicate balance between protecting her privacy and setting clear boundaries, the ring became her best ally. It serves not as a symbol of dependence on another, but as an emblem of a period of introspection and personal strength. From an emotional perspective, insiders suggest that Ilsu is going through a period of inner reconstruction. It's not about closing the door on love forever, but about redefining it from a healthier, more conscious place. The ring, in that sense, doesn't represent the past or a lingering nostalgia for what is gone, but rather a kind of anchor. A tangible reminder of what she has lived through, learned, and overcome. Her body language in recent days has reinforced this interpretation. Serene, focused, with a soft yet firm smile, Ilsu has projected an image of stability that contrasts sharply with the whirlwind of rumors that surrounded her weeks earlier. There were no nervous gestures, no defensive attitudes. Everything about her conveyed the calmness possessed only by those who no longer need to justify their decisions to the world. Experts in nonverbal communication agree that this kind of coherence between gesture, attitude, and silence is extremely difficult to maintain without genuine conviction. Professionally, this new phase also seems to be reflected in her career choices. Ilsu is reportedly prioritizing projects that allow her to maintain a balance between public exposure and personal well-being, nothing rushed, nothing forced. In forums and on social media, the female public, in particular, has found in Ilsu a powerful role model. Numerous women have shared messages emphasizing the importance of not feeling obligated to explain one's love life to the masses. She owes nothing to anyone, they wrote. Her silence is also an answer. What do you think about Ilsu's silent statement? Do you believe that in today's world, silence is more powerful than words? We would love to hear your perspective in the comments below. And as we continue to follow Ilsu's journey of strength and elegance, make sure you are subscribed to News Around. Don't forget to like this video and click the join button to support our channel. Until next time, remember, sometimes the loudest message is the one that isn't spoken. Good night.